Yo, peace was good. Welcome to another hip hop album review. This is part 120. The album that I want to review today is Thug Life Volume 1, released in 1994. But before I start, there's a couple things I want to address before I start. Shout out to my dude MC Reg. He had just put out a beat tape called Nostalgia Simpler Times, and MC wish he or she would revisit Volume 1. I posted down in the description box. It's pretty much about is a beat tape with a dope concept where he samples 90s 90s cartoons and stuff like that, but with his own twist. It's pretty dope. I posted down in the description box. Also too, I want to talk about how about the rant video that I put out yesterday or last night. I've been noticing some concerns from people, mainly on Facebook, saying like, oh, maybe you need to calm down, relax. You need to put more positive stuff, which I do most of the time. But my thing is, I'm not gonna act like everything's all sweet and butter and shit. Where there's a lot of bullshit in the world, you know what I mean, and I have to address it, you know what I mean. And when I do those rants, it's for entertainment purposes. I'm really not like that. And it's funny too because on Facebook I always post music and stuff like that, but nobody comments on that. But when I post something that's somewhat negative or whatever, or something that some people might not agree with, they'll have the nerve to comment on it. It's just like, it just kind of shows you, you know what I mean? But whatever, I could care less really, because I know who I am as a person. I don't have to prove anything to anybody, so whatever. I'm a grown ass man, so, but take it for what it is, you know what I mean? But if I offended anybody, that's not my intention. I apologize, but I'm not gonna apologize for the bullshit that's going on. I have to address it. So, but anyways, enough of that. Talk about the song right here. Thug Life is Tupac's old group, or his group right after his time with Digital Underground, which consists of 5 members: Tupac himself, Mo Preem, Magadocious, Big Psych, and Rated R. Those are the 5 members of the group. The singles of the album there's 4 singles. The singles are Shit Don't Stop, which was a single, Pour Out a Little Liquor, which was the first single, How Long Would It Warm Me, and Cradle to the Grave. Those are the 4 singles of the album. Alright. That's what the album looks like. Open it up. That's what the CD actually looks like. It's all white and shit. Open it up, we see Tupac just, posing, you know what I mean? Open it up. We see Tupac. Everybody's seen that picture before. This is where that came from. Big Psych. Nagadocious right here. Mo Preem, who's he's actually Tupac's older stepbrother, and Rated R. Alright. Like I said before, the 4 singles are How Long Would It Warm Me, Cradle to the Grave, Pour Out a Little Liquor, and Shit Don't Stop. Those are the singles of the album. Alright. Yeah, alright. Producers on the album, give me 1 second for this. Doug Music, J. Mo Preem, Johnny J, rest in peace to Johnny J. Doug Music again, like I said before. Warren G and Nate Dogg, rest in peace to Nate Dogg. Stretch, rest in peace to Stretch of Life Squad. Jay and Psych, and Easy Mo B. Shout out to Easy Mo B. Those are the producers in the album. The features in the album is Natasha of YNV. Don't know who they are. Natasha Walker, I guess like she's the singer of that group. YNV. Nate Dogg, rest in peace to him. And that's pretty much it. Those are pretty much the features in the album. You guys know how I'm gonna get down. Go through some of the tracks. The thing with this album is not really much to talk about. because a lot of songs just feature a lot of the same subject matter. Um, Track one, "Bury Me a G," just saying like how just like they living the street life to the fullest, man. Like you live or die. That's how I got. That's what I got from the song. Pretty cool. Uses that IZ Brothers sample. What I mean? Everybody know, if you hear that song, you'll know what I'm talking about. Track two, "Don't Get It Twisted." Love that song. Love the beat to that shit. Very dope. Just let's talk about how with "Don't Get It Twisted," like just self-explanatory. Like, don't get me twisted. Like I could be a cool dude, but don't fuck with me, cause I'll show you the real me. You know what I mean? Just show you like the dark side of me. You know what I mean? And that's what I got from that joint right there. Track three, "Shit Don't Stop." Love the beat for that shit right there. Pretty dope. Definitely has like a real nice West Coast vibe to it. Very dope. They all do their thing on that joint right there. Track four, "Pour Out a Little Liquor." That was like the first single of the album, and that song was actually featured on Above the Rim. It was actually on the soundtrack, so dope soundtrack too. "Pour Out a Little Liquor," pretty dope. It's just a nice dedication to people that died, and in the hood, like if you drink beer like 40 and shit like that, you pour out a little liquor, whatever. It's just kind of like give them something. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like a sign of respect when you pour out, whoever died or whatever. You just pour out a little liquor. So you know what I mean? Track five, "Stay True." Just saying, stay true to yourself. That's what I got from that joint right there. Track six, "How Long Will They Mourn Me," featuring Nate Dogg. I love hearing Nate Dogg sing, man. I miss that dude, man. He definitely makes the song, better with any track that he's on, whether it's a solo track or a song that he's featured on. "How Long Will They Mourn Me" is pretty much saying like, people should just move on. Like, don't mourn me too much, you know what I mean? Because you're never gonna get better, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's okay to, mourn me, you feel sad, but, life will go on without me, you know what I mean? When people die, life will move on, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I got from that track, "How Long Will They Mourn Me." Track seven, "Under Pressure," featuring Stretch. He's not credited, but he's featured on the song. That song is actually my favorite song off the album. "Under Pressure," just love that beat. It's just like some real like gangster shit. Like you about to like plot like a revenge on somebody. Like somebody kills your homeboy, and this would be the song to play. You know what I mean? Just like on some shit like that. I don't condone that. I'm just don't take everything I say literal. Track eight, "Street Fame." It's a pretty interesting track. They talk about how how the streets is all I know. You know what I mean? I don't know anything else. You know what I mean? It's kind of like saying like, I wish I didn't grow up like that. You know what I mean? But it's what I know. You know what I mean? I'm not recognized in the real world, but in the streets give me love, and that's what I got from the song "Street Fame." "Cradle to the Grave." Pretty much, you were born, then you die. You know what I mean? That's just what life's about. You were born out of the stomach, out of the womb. You live life, and then you die. So you're born to die, pretty much. And that's what I got for the song "Cradle to the Grave." And track 10, "Straight Ballin'." "Straight Ballin'," I could have done without that song. I didn't like the beat. It was cool. It's just pretty much talking about how you grow up, as soon as you wake up, you're just trying to make ends meet, you wake up in the ass crack in the morning, you sell your drugs or whatever, it's just trying to make that money. But what I see from that too, what I take out of that too, doesn't have to apply to drugs either. It could be of, you waking up early in the morning, you go into your job, you're slaving, all those hours that you do at work, you come back, make that money, you make ends meet. That's what I got from that track. But I just didn't like the beat for that shit. But that's pretty much it, man. Overall, pretty cool album. I really like it. There's been some controversy with this album because, like I said, it was only 10 tracks, but the album was actually a lot longer. But the thing was, some of the songs you know, they had to cut out because it was deemed too controversial due to Interscope Records, because this is the record label. Well, it was released under Jive, but you know, Interscope had their hands on this album, so they actually was deemed like, oh, it's too negative and stuff like that, so they had to take it out. But a lot of those songs you can hear on, you know, YouTube, and it's actually on mixtapes too. And it's actually the original version of Thug Life. I'll post it down in the description box. It's on Dat Piff. You can download it. I wish those songs were actually on this album. It would have been a lot better, in my opinion. But it's unfortunate, man. And that's my grip with a lot of later Tupac songs. Like, there's a lot of songs, like a lot of later posthumous albums that he came out after '96. A lot of those songs, you know, they were remixed, which pissed me off, because like, I want to hear the original version of those songs with the original beat. But I guess, like, to entice new fans, they don't want to hear the old beats and stuff like that, which kind of pissed me off. You know what I mean? Fuck those people. You know what I mean? That's just me. But well, maybe because like the quality of those songs were not good. But my thing is clean them up. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. But that's pretty much it, man. I'll post down the description box, like I said, the original version of this album. You know, the MC Rez beat tape. Definitely check that out. Let me guys know what you think. But that's pretty much it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed that review. Sorry for the long intro, but I just had to address that. So, but that's pretty much it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed that review. Stay tuned for more. Peace.